She was supposed to be due June 9th, and she came 23 days early. She was born at night, and I'm not just talking night, I'm talking 2 in the morning. 6 pounds, 2 ounces, 19 inches long.
And that's where she gets her name, Alley Cat.
Yeah.
She likes to stay up late and always has. I remember them kind of walking around the house, just kind of carrying Allie under her arms and Allie just kind of hanging on.
Well, if you can believe it, she loved our puppy dog, Dolly.
I can remember when we went to Disneyland and we just kept saying, "Where's Allie?" And Allie was just friendly to all, and we'd be looking around and here Allie would be over in a different line with a new little friend that she'd made and striking up a conversation, and it seemed like every time we were looking, Allie was in a different spot, just this social butterfly.
The other thing she loved as a child was to play school. And we had an unfinished basement, but she took that whole basement side for herself and she made a school out of it. And she had artwork. It was her whole classroom. All the desks were filled with little dolls.
I think Allie's always been an organizer. She's one that always wanted things in order and lined up, and that's kind of been an attribute of Allie through her life. She was the senior class president at Bonneville High School, and she served on a committee for the state of Utah with Gail Miller, and so I don't think it's surprising that Allie has her own little photography business.
She had so much energy that we put her in everything, and she handled everything. She was a 4.0 student, she was in sewing, she would ski every week or every day that she could. She had amazing friends. She went clogging and piano, soccer when it was soccer time, and then she of course was a great softball player. But I think she probably did more of it, pretty much all of it, for the social part of everything. It was not like, you know, she wanted to get super good at all of it. She just enjoyed every bit and being involved with all of her friends.
Allie really liked to eat steaks. I remember one time we went over to a friend's house close by, and it was a steak fry, and I think Allie ate 2 or 3 steaks that night. Just she was a real meat lover, and I think to this day she still is. We had just moved in to our new home here on 6600, and we'd only been in here, what, less than a week?
I think it was 3 days.
3 days, and we're sitting in the kitchen, and Allie was upstairs, and then she was playing on this banister, and suddenly we hear this fall, and this noise, and this blood-curdling scream, and here Allie was laying on the ground, and we run over to her, and she'd fall. She was playing, and she'd fallen off the banisters, and just screaming and kind of holding her arms, and long story short, we took her to the hospital, and she'd broken both of her arms.
We had the kids in 4-H, and Allie and all the kids were all going to IFA. We were going to go get the pig food. And we were going up and down the aisles, because we needed more pig food, and we couldn't find it. And all of a sudden we hear this, I found it! Here's some piggy-on food. And so she was reading pigeon food, but it was piggy-on. And it was so funny to all of us. She was a stubborn little thing, and she would get kind of mad if anybody said anything to her or said no to her, and she'd say, "You be nice to me.
Be nice to me.
You be nice to me."
Nice to me.
And it was just so funny. You know you're related to Allie when you put Carrie lotion on and she has a come apart, or baby lotion, baby magic.
Allie's quick to say, "I don't need this anymore," and sell it.
And when you want to organize your cupboards every single day, or organize your house, or she's meticulous in that.
Oh, people. Allie knows how to relate to people and how to treat people well, I think is what I would summarize it as.
And I think
Her as.
I think one of her greatest talents is to look at the positive side on everything.
The other thing I would categorize Allie as is she likes answers that are black or white. And many times, as we know, life's experiences are sometimes not real definitive, and I think that bothers her at times, that she wants a definitive answer, and sometimes there's an explanation behind things, and she wants to simplify it.
She's always looking for her next adventure, her next trip, her next
always wants
birthday, her next holiday.
Try something new. Yeah, always in for the next vacation.
Yeah, the next event.
Yeah.
Life is fun for Allie, and it's fun to see her love life.
You know you're related to Allie when there's hair in the bottom of the bathtub.
She's been a joy to raise. And
Didn't give us much trouble.
no, she was a joy to raise and just always fun to be around, and I really appreciated her always including me with her wonderful little circle of friends and moms.
Buongiorno.